Your girl got into nursing school. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Amari J, and if you can't tell by the title, your girl got into nursing school. So it has been a very long journey, and I'm just gonna get right into this video so that way it doesn't go too long. I'm gonna be going through my journey with nursing school, how I got there, my stats, and I'm going to be talking a little bit about my program. And yeah, so let's just get on into it. So, my nursing school journey, I graduated high school spring of 2018, and I went off to college, and at the time I thought I wanted to go to medical school, so I was pursuing a biology major, knowing that, you know, med school was going to be in the cards for me. After my first year of college, I realized that I wanted to be a nurse. And so that's what led me down that path to try to get there and get into nursing school. So I've been trying to get into nursing school now since 2018, and it is 2021, and I am just now getting in. So basically, I was, when I transferred to UCF, I was still taking my prerequisites, and I had a couple semesters to finish that up, and the goal was to start nursing school in the fall of this last semester. So this pain. The goal was to start fall 2020, but because of the periplatypus, that got moved back, and I had to postpone that to spring. So the reason why I didn't get in for spring is because there was so many applicants that I just didn't make the cut this past semester, and so I was waitlisted, and then later on found out that I was just denied admission. So that was really hard for me, but I just knew if it was my time, it was my time. And I'm so happy I decided to apply again and give it one more shot, because if not, I could be at another school and not going to the school that I really always wanted to go to. So I am going, I reapplied in January, and now it is March, and I just found out today I'm to nursing school starting summer 2021 in May. So I'm very excited, and it is a very well-known program. It is a very competitive program, and I'm so excited for the journey. So basically, let's jump on into my stats. So I'm going to be going through some of my stats, like what I got on the T's, science GPA, my cumulative GPA, and I'll talk a little bit about the science prerequisites and what I got in those classes. Because I feel like a lot of the people that you see on YouTube making these videos, they were fortunate enough to like get in the first time or make straight A's, and to nothing to teach his own. Like, that's good and that's great for them, but a lot of people have struggles, and it is important to share that you don't have to be a perfect student to get into nursing school. You just do the best that you can do, and you'll end up where you're supposed to be. So let's get started. I'm going to talk about my science classes. So the first one I'm thinking of is anatomy, and I actually got a C in anatomy. That was probably the hardest prereq that I had, in my opinion. For my school, they split anatomy and physiology into two different classes. So instead of anatomy and physiology 1 and anatomy and physiology 2, I had anatomy one semester and physiology the next semester. So for me, anatomy, I got a C in that class. I enjoyed the class, but it was very challenging, and the professors taught on a very high level. They wanted us to know things that like medical students know, and we just got really in-depth with it. So I did enjoy the class for what it was, but I fell a little short. I got a B in physiology, and I loved physiology so much. I honestly think because of the pepperoni pizza, I got a B, because that's when it all started, and I could not continue being in class to learn and to go to my tutor and all that, so I kind of fell short there as well. But teach his own. I loved physiology. I thought the lab was a lot of fun. So in physiology, I got a B. Anatomy, I got a C. Microbiology. So microbiology, I actually got a B in it as well. I took microbiology twice. technically I took it once. The first semester I had it, I dropped it because I just was not a fan of the professor. Do not force yourself to stay in a situation that you just know is not going to work out for you. If you know you can get better and receive a better education from another professor, just drop it and just wait. That's the best advice I can give you. Because had I stayed, I might have failed it. You never know. But I'm happy I decided to take a step back and take it in the next semester with another professor, and I ended up getting a B in that class. The next class I had was nutrition, human development, and statistics. So nutrition I had an A. Human development I had an A, and in statistics I had a B. And I'm a little bitter about this B because I had an 89% and I could not get it rounded up. But I actually really love statistics, and I honestly would probably take it again if I could. I just thought it was like the easiest math class that I've ever taken, and I'm not a math person, but I really like stat. So yeah. And then lastly, I think the last class that was like a prereq besides like, you know, your English and all of that would be chemistry/biology. So for my school, chemistry is preferred, but it's not required. So most people end up taking biology, but I took both. I took chemistry my freshman year at Howard twice because I failed it the first time, and I took it again the second time right after that semester. I got a B in the class, so I did revenge myself. Is that the word? Avenge? You know what I'm trying to say. Better. That's all that matters. And then I took biology when I was a senior in high school because I was dual enrolled. So a lot of my classes came from my senior year of college, and I ended up getting a C. So yes, that is sad. I really, if I could go back in time, would have taken those classes more seriously had I known they would have been, you know, affecting me till this day. So like those classes that I had in my senior year of high school that were college credit, I kind of did not care about. I was still like in a high school mindset, and I just wanted to graduate, and that was not the right mindset to be in, knowing that these classes would follow me literally for the rest of my life. But it is okay because now I got the golden ticket and I am here, okay? So those are my grades. My cumulative GPA is currently a 3.2. And my science GPA, out of all those classes I just mentioned, is a 3.0. And then on my TEAS exam, I got an 80%, and for my program, you needed at least a 78% to be considered. So I got an 80 on that. So those are just some of my stats. If you're sensitive to grades and stuff, I'm sorry. But I think it's important for people just to see that there's people out there that, you know, can struggle or have a harder time, and that's okay. So next, I kind of want to talk a little bit about the program and where I'm going to be going. So me, if you've been following me, then you know I go to University of Central Florida. That is no surprise or secret. And I am going to be going through their Concurrent Bsn Program. Basically what that means is I'm going to be dual enrolled at UCF and at another college in our city. And most of my core nursing classes are going to come from that other college in my city. If you've watched other nurses on YouTube, then you probably know what this program is and seen because they've been in this program. But basically, yeah, I'm starting in the summer, and until fall of 22, that's when I'm set to take my NCLEX and hopefully pass. I will pass and become an RN, and then I'll be graduating in 2023, the spring, with my Bachelor of Science in Nursing from UCF. So while I am taking all my core nursing classes at the other school, I'm also going to have classes online through UCF. And so I'm going to be working on both things at the same time. That way I don't have to go back to school later to get my BSN. I'm just going to already have it in 2023. So it is not your time, it's God's time. Because if I was really graduating on time, I'd be graduating next spring. But that is okay. I am here and I am ready for this journey. So I feel like I touched on mostly everything that I wanted to in this video. I love you guys. Thank you so much for the support. Continue to subscribe, and if you have any questions, please leave them down below. I would love to do like a little Q&A or something like that if a lot of people have questions or are curious. I also will leave my Amazon wish list down below. I have a few supplies in there that I'll need for nursing school that if anyone is feeling generous and would like to donate to me, I would really appreciate. And my Cash App will also be below if you want to fund that as well, because child nursing school is expensive. But I appreciate you all for watching, and I will see you guys very soon. Make sure to leave some video suggestions down below of what you want to see, and I will see you soon. Bye.